I speak 2, but if you count a dialect, I speak 3.
Okay, which 3 do you speak?
Cantonese, English and Chinese.
English, Chinese, Cantonese.
English, Mandarin and Cantonese.
Do you speak the other special dialects?
Dialects? No. A little bit of Hokkien, a little bit of Minnan, that's about it.
Do you incorporate your other languages into your Singlish?
Abo.
I speak Hokkien, Teochew, Cantonese, English, Chinese. So that's 5.
Which do you consider your first language?
English
English or Singlish?
English and Spanish.
How many languages do you speak?
Since Cantonese is an official language now, I would say 3.
When do you use English?
I use English all the time.
With your friends?
With my friends, with my teachers also. Even in my compo.
Depends who I'm speaking to. If I'm speaking to you, then yeah, never mind lah. I can speak English one. But if I speak to somebody else, like a Guaylo, for example, you cannot speak English.
I said Singlish can use it practically anywhere, so you can use it like daily conversation when you go to the toilet.
Do you use it with your elders?
Yeah, definitely. Because with the elders, right, they know more dialects and they know dialects, they know Tamil, they know Malay, whatever. So you can use English, you can use it's very multi-function.
I handle customer over the phone because that's how I get to connect with them on a personal level.
On a normal basis, that means I do not have to meet clients or bosses.
Do you think Singlish is a language?
Yes.
Why?
Because I speak English myself, Singlish myself. All the la, all the
Yes.
Why?
Because language is something like you speak, then you understand, then you understand Singlish.
Because people say law, but you see, if I speak like that, you also understand, right? But if I start speaking English, my point also gets to you straight. So that doesn't really matter, does it?
Nope.
Why not?
It is how should I put it? It is a form of lazy English that Singaporeans use because they refuse to use the proper English.
No lah, Singlish is a dialect.
I would say it's not low class, but more commonly used in Singapore.
Because that's what we use daily, so we should think that it's a common language, not a lower class language.
The people who tend to speak English Singlish they tend to be of the lower education strata. I'm not sure, but it's alright. Really. But see, I can speak English, or I can speak Singlish. Same.
No, it's a superior language.
Short form of English. Like you can't speak English properly. You want to communicate faster with other people, then you speak Singlish.
It's a culture. Language is something very unique one, okay? That's why you have uniquely Singapore, right?
English is a unique language that Singaporeans use.
A form of English that Singaporeans prefer because it's not the standard English.
Language is like the identity of the people. So Singlish is also identity, right? So it's the identity of Singaporeans. So it's also a language. Regardless whether you're a boss or not. Actually, a lot of people from the higher class also speak.
Language that is understood by fellow Singaporeans. A localized English that can be understood by locals, where we incorporate Hokkien, Cantonese, Malay, Tamil, and whatever dialects we usually use. A form of communication and for us to locate our fellow Singaporeans when we are in a foreign land.
Can you give an example of a very common Singlish term or phrase?
Come on, go home lah. Go eat leh.
Xia. Like you always say xia at the end of the sentence.
Walao eh.
This one lor, like that lor. Like people always add one behind whatever. Right? Like for example you go and order this one lor, like that one lor. 就是 like that one lor means 就是这样咯。对啊。
How do you say I did not do my homework and got scolding from my teacher in Singlish form?
Well, I kinda scolded by the teacher because I never do my English homework. And then do homework, then got scolding by teacher.
I got scolded by teacher.
I never do my homework and got scolded by the teacher.
I never do my homework leh.
And got scolding from my teacher. And got a scolding from my teacher.
And my teacher scold me leh. Then how? Actually, in the mainstream media, for the news especially, there's no Singlish. I hardly hear any Singlish except for when I interviews. But when in those variety shows and those TV dramas, you can hear a lot of Singlish around.
Can you give an example of such a TV drama?
Oh, news lah.
Phua Chu Kang.
And even Channel 8 dramas actually. There's a lot of Singlish involved.
It's used in some media like the news. They purposely like
But in news?
news not really they use it.
But do you think they should use English in the news?
English is more of
Before interviewing, can you keep quiet?
yeah, it's more informal and like for casual and yeah, if it's for formal things, I think it will be standard English.
It doesn't, but we have certain TV programs catered to Singlish.
Like
The news, the Phua Chu Kang.
movies?
Not a lot. They have to be local movies.
Do you think that the local news should use English?
No.
Why not?
Because the local news is not only catered to local Singaporeans, it has to be catered to foreigners around the world as well. If we use Singlish in our news medium, how do you expect foreigners to understand?
I mean, you don't necessarily speak see, I work, right? I don't necessarily speak Singlish when I work because I come across people from all kinds of all countries, all races. So if you speak Singlish, you tend to exclude them. So you need to speak your normal English. But Singlish, if I am speaking to Singaporeans, then it's okay.
Singlish or standard English?
Standard.
Why?
Because it's more professional.
Your mother tongue has an influence over your Singlish. How you use it?
It's incorporated into like daily language, daily conversation. So even within friends and within work even, we speak Singlish a lot.
How to say that? Like 华语啊，动词跟英文的动词啊，那个 sequence 就不一样。
Let's say you say something in standard English. I am going to school. But in English, you say I go school. See, it's still the same sentence, the same meaning. It achieves the same outcome, but it's a different way of phrasing.